Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you a cool weekend project. I'm going to build a mini fry zapper for bringing out to the field when I go drones flying. And at home I will use it as an Antz Exterminator. Basically you need a fly zapper and two of these sink protectors. We're going to use the mesh of the sink protector and we don't need the rim. As for the fry zapper, I'm using the cheaper one here, which costs $2.95. The bigger one costs $8, but both are having the same power. So I'm going to use this one because it's cheaper. The first step I've done is remove these 5 screws so that I could remove this bed here, which is no longer required. And that leaves behind the handle. And since this part is still useful, it has the battery holder and it holds the circuit board nicely. What I've done is I've cut away the excess part using the trimmer tool. And this leaves us with a very nice compartment that will hold the battery and the electronic circuit. Alright, basically I've soldered a switch so that this push switch is now redundant. We have a switch here to turn on and off. Now that the main unit is done, it's time to cut the mesh. As the wire mesh is slightly concave, it's a good idea to put something heavy on top of it to keep them flat. For the trap unit of this project, we need a container like this one. This is an empty container that could be easily found at travel stores. On the lid of the container, I cut a circular hole using the trimmer tool. Now the mesh that we cut out should fit nicely into the lid. Before I put on the second piece of mesh, we need a separator. And for that, I'm going to use some plastic packaging which I found. Here's a piece of scrap plastic packaging. It's pretty hard. And I'm going to cut a ring out of it. Well, basically what we want to do is to create a plastic washer that will be used as a spacer between the two wire meshes. Finally, we have reached the last step of the project. And what I've done here is I've attached the two meshes to the lid, as you can see here. They are secured to the lid with hot glue. And in between the two meshes, there's the plastic ring. And that's the green wire going through a hole here with the copper ends tied to the top mesh, and this white wire goes through the top mesh and reach out to the bottom mesh and is tied to the bottom mesh. I did put a drop of solder just in case to secure the copper ends to the mesh. Now let's test this contraption to see whether it works. Alright, now it's time to catch some ants. I'm going to put some honey inside and then set up the trap. Alright, we can see some ants running about here. And I've already put some honey into the trap. Now that was a quick test of the Antz Exterminator project. Basically, you could also use this at a coffee house. If you're having coffee and there are flies buzzing around, you could stick a piece of butter in there and use it as a honey pot for flies. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.